welcome back. This is Frosthair, and we are going to be playing some MLB The Show 20 today, live on stream. And by doing that, we're gonna try to win this series against Atlanta. So we're 17-6. We've got Luke Weaver on the ground, on the mound against Max Fried, and let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to wear our road jerseys today at Truist Park. Quick Counts is on. It's overcast. We got Luke Weaver. We got a lefty, so I'm actually going to go away from Peralta and do Tim LeCastro probably. Let's see. Well, I mean, Boyd can play, but I'm going to put Tim LeCastro out there. I'm going to move some of this around. Encarnacion can also play third. That's good to know. And Escobar can play everywhere. So, just good to know all around. I'm actually going to, and he's a switch hitter, so I think we're good. We want to keep Rojas in just for, actually, you know what? Let's not. Let's do it this way. Let's give Christian Walker the ball. Put Escobar in left field. Sit this way. That looks good. Just move everyone around today, just for shits and giggles. And that should be pretty good, I think. So let me refresh Twitch here while we're starting out. So we're half a game behind the Dodgers, so they did lose. So our win will be tied for first. They lost 2 in a row, man. Dodgers suck. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started here.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Atlanta Braves.
So the Diamondbacks are, we're just trying to keep up our streak.
Now,
2 in a row.
And we are
oh man, it's foggy too.
Evening.
Overcast and foggy. Ooh.
Pitch popped up. Freeman in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
57 degrees, wind blowing out to left field.
57 degrees at game time.
Nice, this way.
He'll try it again, 3-2.
Hey!
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Did his speed go down?
If you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Opposing player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack, but chalk one up for the offense on that.
Runners on the move for second. This is line to left. Ozuna is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Bummer. All right, so we'll get.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's running, swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw.
That's all right.
Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
So I wasn't. That's first curveball he's throwing me.
Edwin Encarnacion now.
Not ready
for it. Opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now.
Oof.
Into the corner and slicing
too
foul.
early.
LeCastro stands at second with 2 gone. Runner's on his way to third, and it's fouled away.
I think he would have had it. Definitely would have stolen third.
Ready with the 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a
miss. I mean, I got rid of Leak and Tomas for Encarnacion, but it'll be interesting to see how much productivity I actually get out of Encarnacion.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up.
Ooh.
Fouled off.
Just barely got a piece of it.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down.
Rough, and more rough.
Standing in, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line, drive.
Of course.
That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2.
Oh, come on. What are you doing out there?
And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
And the home crowd is absolutely eating
the
this
catcher
up.
out there.
Let out the home half of the first with a triple, and they're applying the pressure.
Run around the
right
ball.
from the get-go.
Right field.
And
Left
he takes
field.
a cold strike 2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate.
Nope.
And he will score on
Wasn't
the
even
sacrifice
close.
fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job of offensive execution there. Lead off triple, and then the sac fly to bring in
Wasn't
the run.
even close.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings in Freddie Freeman. Line to the right side. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. So now to the plate, Ronald Acuna.
Weaver's just having
Couldn't pull that one
a
back
bad
as he
start.
worked the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Grounded up the first baseline, and a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball.
Oof.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
So hopefully
his
Weaver
struggles continue.
and
It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
so if he gets him out here,
Slapped
Which he
hard
didn't.
the opposite way. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And as a result of that errant
Man.
throw back in, he'll advance.
Defense has
90
no
feet
idea what
here
they're
and move
doing.
up from second to third.
Nice approach by the batter right there. When you know your boy is moving, you start seeing stuff happening.
Defense
out of
has
your
no
peripheral
idea what
vision.
it's doing.
Wait for him to lock in, stay within his
Ooh,
at-bat,
that's a good
not
pitch.
swing at something outside the zone, and now put it first and third.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the
So
zone.
what I was
and
saying
breaks
originally
just out.
was
just
if
a great take by the batter.
Weaver had gotten that batter out, they would have ended with about the
Count
same amount of
remains
pitches.
2-2.
And Weaver's having a rough
Here's the
Rough
2-2.
first outing.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning.
Can I
He stays
get a
alive, still
strikeout or
2-2.
something?
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
Just put it in play.
Hey,
Like, that's
5
all that I
foul
want.
balls in a row, loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
A bouncer up the middle. And
Wow.
that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
All right, we're going to have a mound visit.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. At the plate, Tyler Flowers. Fly ball out toward left center field.
Great.
And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2.
Great.
And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Into the box.
Oh, that's a
Austin
strike.
Riley.
Come
And that
on.
misses ball 4. So it's
Umpire
first and second
squeezing
now
it,
with 2
man.
out. So striding forward now, Max Fried. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Throw on
So
to
they bat
first.
9 around. Weaver goes 39
Come to the plate,
pitches.
4 score. In now,
Sit
Starling
young
Marte.
for now.
His career numbers against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 5.
Oof, that
Here's
was
a
early.
swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt.
I'll take it. I'll take
Flowers
it.
has it, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. Coming to the plate now, Nick Ahmed. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Marte off for second. Now here's a drive out to right center
There we
field.
go. There we go. That's gonna score a run, baby.
And they'll get back a run here as they're on
We're
the
still
board.
in this. We're still in this.
4-1.
Might have had the hit and run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch, so he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on a pitch.
Oh,
And he takes strike 3.
that was high. Come
Fastball,
on.
one gone.
That strike zone's garbage.
Striding in, Carson Kelly, and he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field.
There we go. That scores a run.
This will kick up against the wall now. And the run will come in to score from second as they've cut the lead in half to 4-2 now.
Back in it. Back
So
in
much
it.
of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout. Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run.
And late
Oh,
reactions,
he wasn't.
and they got him.
He was safe.
Bases
Let
are
me
empty
challenge
here
that
with
shit.
2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
That was crap.
So up steps Ozzie
Complete
Albies,
crap.
set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
All right, let's see what we got here. Weaver needs to go
And a
1, 2, 3
changeup
here.
swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup.
All right,
He had
so
to
we
use
go
it. Yeah,
fastball
that's
up
it.
and
What does
in.
he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. Well, guys, you
So
take a look at this
changeup down and
Diamondbacks
away.
squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip
Mixing
off
speeds,
right.
mixing
Yesterday,
elevations.
there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
Obviously
Rounded
not.
to
He got
first.
4 runs in the
Fielded
first inning, but
cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and
what was
the
that?
inning
Like a
is
7
over.
or 8 pitch second inning. That's good. We
At the plate,
keep
Tim
laying on with
Locastro.
Freed
He'll
here.
start things out here with his guys down a pair as we begin the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a
couldn't
couple
hold
of
up.
runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Tim Locastro becomes the first out of the inning. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Looking at his career totals, Escobar is exactly a .260 hitter.
Swung
To
through it. Was
2-2
that early
now.
or late?
Third inning here,
Too
already 4-2 our score. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung.
7
on for
strikeouts in the
second
third
out.
inning. What was
Ready
that?
now,
That was just
Ketel
early.
Marte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And it's 1-2.
Am I early on that one
Hey,
too?
this pitcher
Or?
better be careful right here.
How am I
My
too
man at
early
the
on
plate
this
is not trying
curveball?
to push something to the opposite field.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss
like-
the Braves' offense with their
it's-
manager Brian
ugh.
Snitker during the commercial break. And
It just
flat out,
rains
he
or
was
pours,
very pleased
man.
with the
Rains or
quality of their
pours.
at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count.
Ugh.
So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 2-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Let's see. Change up down and away. Is that the pitch? Nope.
2-2 is a
Yeah, we're not-
changeup that misses. 3-2.
To be honest with
I mean,
you,
especially
I'm a
not
little bit
when you
more
miss,
afraid of the
right?
guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it.
take it. We'll
One
take it.
down. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Yeah, that was.
And it's
I knew that I threw that one right down the
and
middle.
Still another.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 call, and there are 2 down.
And I don't know how long Weaver's actually going to be able to go.
He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Austin Riley, reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone.
Man, I was like, hopefully Luke Weaver will be able to get through like 4 or 5, but
His last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's
That's
already
it.
given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
To the plate now, Max Fried. Ball taken there, 2-1
gonna
now.
get crushed in this one.
3 runs
Might as well
already
just
home
try
run.
to.
Fly ball out toward left
Even their
center field.
pitcher is hitting
Marte
doubles.
on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Now back, second baseman, Ozzy.
Into the box now, Ozzy Albies. Right
There we
at
go.
the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So 2
all
home
she wrote
runs
for
in the
Luke
inning
Weaver.
lead to 3 runs on the. So here's the cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2
Fried's
now.
confidence is just
Wow,
through the
he's
roof right
cruising
now.
right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Tough curveball that time, but
That
he's
was
able to
early
make a
on the
little
curveball
contact
again.
to keep this at-bat going.
The curveball sucks.
Another payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Except that he's slow as shit.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pops this one up, and the first baseman can't get there. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks.
He's got such a big mixture.
Again, he
And
sends
he goes
it
to
out
the
of
chain,
play.
the curveball and the fastball. He just goes back and forth with it. It's such a big discrepancy in speed. It's really
2-2
hard
one
to
more time.
keep
And
up.
a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. Over to Albies, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
The bat, number 13.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. Set. Here's the 3-1, and he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw goes over to third.
Oh,
He'll be tagged out
I thought he
at
was going to
third
throw to
base on a
first.
heady play.
Man, that was my fault.
Play Christian Walker. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few.
I didn't steal.
Completely fooled.
Look for. Meanwhile, here
I didn't steal at all. He went on his own.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Hit back up the middle. Ahmed fields it cleanly, and there's one away. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
I don't know why I'm still pitching with Luke
That's
Weaver.
a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up. Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up the big number.
I mean, he's already getting up 7 runs. Is that not a big number?
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. We better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Alex Young answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
9-2.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Still even at 2-2.
Cutter. Bring the cutter in. Why not?
And he fouls this one off.
If you guys want to stop fouling shit off, that'd be great.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of the pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Marcell Ozuna becomes out number 2 this inning. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Just hung in there on that one.
Go back to the cutter inside.
Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one.
Culberson reminds me of Swanson. Just the way, like his model, the way he looks.
Grounded back up the middle.
Ah.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Stepping in now, Tyler Flowers. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Wow.
And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same
That was a
inning.
sinker.
You're missing over
A sinker down and in.
In now, Austin Riley hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's not going to get it, and the 2-out rally continues. Riley takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside to Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody.
And then he barely kept. Come on, my defense is awful right now.
Welcome back to Truist Park, just outside Atlanta, as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
I kind of just want to like just
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a
skip
chance to
the
catch
rest
up
of
with
the
manager
game.
Corey Lavello about the Diamondbacks offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now.
Hey,
He
they're
said
bringing a
they've
new
been
pitcher,
chasing
though.
pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Sean Newcomb is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Swung on.
Good job,
missed.
Carson.
He didn't even come
Swing that
close to
shit out of the strike
contact on a
zone.
ball way out of the zone.
Stupid.
1 out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles
Christian,
an hour
whatever.
is good, but not as impressive
Carson's
as
up
it used
next.
to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And this is inside and winds up hitting him, but he swings anyway, and that's the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Alex Young.
I gotta
First
leave him in.
at-bat
I'm
of
not
the
gonna.
game for
I'm
him
not
here
gonna
in the
blow through my
5th as he
bullpen
was a
on a
late
game that's
entrant into this one. And he just
12 to
misses
2
inside
already.
with the fastball there. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you can
Nope.
waste that out.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for Arizona, and this one.
Man, I'm not. This is not a good game.
Now, and that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies. He's working.
I mean, it's
on a
also not
1
like.
for 3 thus
And I don't
far.
want to say it's not fun.
Ball and 2
Obviously, it's
strikes
fun.
now.
You know, the game itself is fun.
Hit hard
When
on
you,
the ground
when you have games
third.
like this,
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw
it's
to
just
first
so hard to
is
finish
in
the game.
time for the first
and I
out.
was planning on doing 2 today, if I can get through this game. But really, in the bottom of the 5th, it's already been 30 minutes basically. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time.
1-1. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a
So,
strike.
but I mean, it is what it is.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. 2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first
definitely swung
baseman
at that.
Freddie Freeman. And right into the shift. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3.
He definitely swung at the first pitch.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
I mean,
And the
I've
payoff
already
pitch is
fallen
chopped
behind.
foul at home
I have to
plate,
score a
so
bunch
we'll
in like
go
every
again,
inning
still
from here on
3-2.
out. Or I have to have one of those monster like 7-run innings.
Tough pitch to lay off,
And even
but he
that's only
did,
just
and
get me
it's ball
back in the
4,
game.
so the
7-run
leadoff
inning only
hitters
gets me
aboard to
3
start the
within 3.
6th. Digging in the switch hitter.
Marte's the one
He
who's
got called
really
out on
been
strikes
sucking.
his last time through.
There we
Here's
go.
a shot to left field and deep. Ozuna looks up.
Whew.
Gone.
Been waiting for that one.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to every.
Ouch, that one hit him.
It's 2 walks for
I can hear
Encarnacion
the
so far.
crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Newcomb, I feel like Newcomb's not that good. Probably gonna throw a lot of balls.
From the stretch.
That was just too close.
4 runs, 5 hits.
I'm having trouble
errors
reading the
so far
curveballs
for the
today, that's for
Diamondbacks.
sure.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing and a ground ball to third. Over to Albies. Now over to Freddie,
Yep,
and it's a
play.
double play.
Butts, man, butts.
Stepping into the box, Nick Ahmed. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I mean, my offense is good. I mean, 4 runs usually most nights is pretty decent. Probably above decent for most.
A swing and a miss.
But
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up.
topped it.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 2 runs on 1.
4 runs is pretty good on most nights. Just not tonight.
Ready for another chance? Ronald Acuna. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
So Encarnacion at third base is not a good idea.
Hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in once again, Charlie Culberson. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Swing, and he pops him up. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on
Our
it.
defense is just awful.
When things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100%
awful.
on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Austin Riley will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. And a changeup here, but that's taken.
He's
low
2
in
for
the
2
dirt
with
for
2
a
home
ball.
runs.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Count remains 2-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Now batting, Christian Walker. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was.
There we go.
And that's a base hit. So
Take a base hit for Walker.
Open up the inning.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes
8
when you're going through a
runs.
bad streak like this guy,
8
any way
runs.
can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty. Maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
So now to the plate, Carson Kelly.
Oof.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a
take
fastball
time.
by him.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate.
Get Merrill up.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Oof.
Job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Just early on, man. Early. Pulled off.
Line to the
Hey,
right side.
we'll take
and
it.
That's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square
Oh, he's going with the righty.
and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Shane Green will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Adam Duvall is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
98 career home runs, so number 15 will be 100 for him.
Fouled away.
Late? Oh, late, yeah.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
This is it. This is the big inning that everyone's looking for, man.
Deck. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he's safe.
Woo!
So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Bases full now following the error. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Tim LeCastro.
Full count, man.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Full count still.
Man. I thought that was going to cut away from me. What does he have, by the way? Cutter, slider? Oof.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen.
The one's
and we'll
down
see how
low,
they go
man.
after the next guy here.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Relay to
Wow.
Freddie, double play, and that
Bases loaded, nobody out. Cannot get a run across.
Merrill Kelly comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Wow.
Digging in, Adam
Wow.
Duvall. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the
A
plate here
bunch
in
of
inning number
junk,
7.
man. That sucks.
And a sinker dips too
That's
low
one of
there.
those.
Into the dirt, in fact.
That's one of those ones where you get on Twitter and you're like, oh, this team sucks. Bases loaded, nobody out. Just put the ball in play. The Castro striking out was the problem. That, like, it really was.
Retired via the ground ball last time up. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2.
Yeah, the Castro strikeout was the problem. He puts that in play. There's at least one
He
run.
manages to foul this one away. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that
Ball four,
misses,
man.
and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Ready once again, Nick Markakis. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
You know, Matty, tough to
Packing
go
on
down
strikes
looking
again,
right there,
man.
especially in a long at bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for it.
So what I'm seeing is, if I had gone away from Weaver early
Now for the Diamondbacks,
instead of just
Ketel Marte. He'll start us off in the 8th.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left
Let's
field.
go.
And this one
Upper
ain't coming
deck.
back. This
Hell
ball is
yeah.
gone. Standing in now, Edwin Encarnacion, and it's fouled away.
Was that early?
Base is empty here with nobody out.
Just early. That was actually a good pitch. That was a good swing.
Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That's right. He was on base twice too. So
Marte. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now.
Oh, look at the diving stop. And
Wow.
that's an incredible effort to get
That was a
second
great
out
play.
Of the inning.
It was crap
Great
because
reactions
that
on
was
that one.
totally
Did a good
double.
job to get down on the ground in
Oh,
time
wow.
to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course he did that too.
The 1-1 home takes a pass and
I'm
misses.
not
That's
swinging
strike
it.
2.
Hold on. Guess I'm not, but I don't know. I don't know why I was swinging at that. I was just like, I had some mind. I phased out for a second.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
The 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. Acuna digs in now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field.
So
Left fielder
I took
is
the day
on
off
the
of work
move.
today.
He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Not to really do anything, just to have an extra day off. You know,
One away for the Braves.
Work
here
at
in
work
inning
is slow.
number 8, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcelo Zuna.
there's some
And
stuff to
comeback
work on,
at
but there's
1
not a
1/3
ton
as
of
the
stuff
count
to work
moves
on.
2-1 now. 3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
So I mean, it's not
3-1.
really the end of the
Hot
world.
shot on the ground is short. And the off
There's a
balance
day off.
throw beats him at first, and that's
I'm not
a
really
tough
even
play.
anticipating
Stepping in and ready for another
like there
shot,
being
Charlie Culberson.
like usually if I take a day off, I come back and I'm like I got like 85 emails, 100
Is
emails.
there.
Like I'm not even anticipating that. I'm
Makes the
anticipating
catch,
maybe
and
like
that'll retire the side. Nothing.
maybe
Now the
like
skipper's
30,
on his way
40.
out toward the home plate area, and I
Just
believe
because
that
like
means
there's
we're
not a
gonna have
lot of
double
work.
switch
I
here.
guess that there's not a lot of work going around like in
Jackson
general.
will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Ender Inciarte is also into the ball game and still hitting the
Hey,
number
Ender
8 spot
Inciarte.
here. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. He struck him
come
out.
on.
The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's just one of those ones where you like
Riding in
want
once
to
again,
get over with
Carson
me.
Kelly. He singled his last time up. 1-2 as he chases the slider. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Yeah.
No
Let's do
problems for him on the mound since
Calhoun.
he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. Tim LaCastro would be next.
I ain't scoring 7 runs on 2 without getting an out.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Arizona down to its last strike. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that is off the wall.
I'll take a
And
double.
he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
I'll take a
And
double.
This, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. At the plate now, Tim LaCastro.
Not what I wanted, but that's fine.
Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Braves have come back to
Well, that's a
even up
bummer.
this series at a game apiece.
Encarnacion has had what, a game and a half for the Diamondbacks on his first full game. He was 0 for 2 with 2 with a walk and a hit by pitch. And it's not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. What's my calendar look like? Is that 4 against Cincy or 3? 3. And it's the 22nd, which means I'm still about a week ahead. So, alright, we'll advance today. We're a full game behind the Dodgers again.
With your host, Justin Allegri.
Alright, and that'll be it for today. So, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube.
15 hits in the game.